Welcome, mindful performers. I wanted to talk today about the availability of meditation to everyone and the benefit of meditation on how it allows us to create a separation between our awareness and our everyday living and our thoughts. I was at dinner with somebody that I care about, and they asked a question about, can meditation really help everybody? Are there people that are of lower income or live in certain areas that don't have access to the same types of teaching that I attend or that I study or that I even teach? And it gave me pause because I thought, wow, I always thought so, but let me think this through, because clearly that's the intention of meditation, is to be able to help just about anybody that wants to take the time to meditate. And as I thought it through, I realized that even though not everyone has the means to go to a workshop or buy a meditation class online or invest money into different meditation courses or ways of studying, the fact is that we all have the ability to make a choice to sit down and take time to focus on our breath or focus on the sounds around us or whatever technique that we want to, so that we're able to expand the number of choices in our lives that we're able to make that can improve our lives. So the whole discussion that I was having was like, well, a lot of people don't have the ability to change their lives or make, or do things that better their lives. And as I thought it through, it really, we have this span of control. And a lot of times we walk around thinking that we have very little choice in how we live and how we feel. And the fact of the matter is if you sit down and take 5 or 10 minutes a day to meditate and to focus on your breath, you actually create a space between this swirling ball of thoughts that goes on in our mind and our awareness. And so we're actually creating this space between our thoughts and our awareness. And by doing that, we're allowing ourselves to start making conscious choices to better our lives. And a lot of times these choices or the options are very limited. And I've been in those scenarios where there's very few options that I had, just based on money at the time or time that I had available. But the fact of the matter is that I could make those little choices. 95% of our daily thoughts and actions by the time we're 35 years old are automatic. So it does take some effort to be able to sit down and create this separation, to create this gap, so that we're able to make different choices, so that we're able to start consciously creating our day, our life, and the way we want to feel. The challenge, of course, is that because 95% of our thoughts and actions are the same day after day after day, it's very easy to just cruise, to just drift. And we're not willing to put the effort in or to make the dedication and create a habit of, number one, meditating, but two, thinking through how do we want our next experience to be. I know sometimes in our meditations on this live stream, we'll imagine the weekend and we'll go through either a challenging opportunity that's coming up or a conversation that is going to be difficult, and we imagine it being better than we expected. We imagine it going as well as possibly could, and we imagine the good things that we have planned being even better. And we can do that with anything. We can do that with going to the grocery store. We can go, going to lunch. We can actually envision or even just set the intention ahead of each one of these things in our day. And I find that it makes a big difference. One of the times one of the areas that I like to do this quite a bit is coming home from work. I like to envision, everybody in a good mood and everybody kind of, maybe dinner getting ready, or kids saying hi, and of course the dog always runs up anyway, and it just puts me in a different frame of mind. So even if that doesn't happen when I get home, I am still in a positive mindset, because that is how, if that's what I wanted, of course that's what I'm going to give. But more often than not, when I take the time, when I remember to do that visualization, when I walk in the door, that it is a very pleasant experience, or people are there. It's just it's interesting how we're able to set the tone with our mind for anything that we're walking into. And is it always going to go the way that we imagined? No, but it certainly helps, is what I found. So I encourage you to take the time to create that gap between those thoughts that are the same thoughts every single day. 95% of the thoughts are the same, and creating that space, that gap that allows us to make those conscious choices that can change the direction of an area of our life or our whole lives, so that we start finding true happiness in our day-to-day living and activities, and that we are able to continually expand the number of choices that we're able to make to help ourselves and ultimately to help others. So that was the topic today. I hope it was helpful. If this topic or this meditation was beneficial, please be sure that you like the video, and if you are so inclined, to share it on your own social media. Have a great day.